The missions begins with you. One of the statements he made, and I want to just use it in the context of what I'm saying, that you cannot give what you don't have. It's not possible. When the missionary has become the mission field, who will save who? I heard a story that time in every village where there's a misunderstanding, even before the judge, and they cannot get the truth, there are certain believers that they will call. Anything they say becomes a law and becomes the truth because their words can be trusted. But we live in a world today where people will say, even believers will say, even unbelievers will say it more, that I would rather do a business with an unbeliever than a believer. Before God sends a man outwardly, he works on the man inwardly. You cannot introduce people to a God you do not truly know. The scriptures to us make more meaning in comfort than in reality. The Jesus you know, the Jesus you claim to know, or the Jesus that you assume you know, how do you know him? By their fruit you will know them. So when you see a sister telling you that I would rather prefer marry an unbeliever than a believer, and she's claiming she's a born again Christian, there is a problem. If your entire knowledge of Jesus is what they told you, you don't know him. You don't know him. Because when the world shake, you will shake. Oh, I believe. The Bible says even demons believe. You know, if you read the book of Timothy, I think it's 1 now verse 12 or 2 verse 12, I don't know which of it. But in the book of Timothy, he was writing and he said, you know, for this reason I became a preacher of the gospel, and for this reason I'm persuaded. And he said, nevertheless, I know whom I believe, and I'm persuaded. These are two different levels. I know and I'm persuaded. That is a level of conviction that no matter what you would tell me, I just know. Persuasion is deeper than belief. It's deeper than knowing. See, you can know a thing and still not know it. Many of us, the reason why we're Christians is because we're born in a Christian family. Some of us, the reason why we even gave our life to Christ is that we are trusting God in 2026, or maybe a few years ago, we're going to get married. So we just use God as a means to an end. Listen to me. If you know this God, you don't have to claim him. So missions begins with you. Do you know him? Does your life reflect the message that you preach? You know, we live in a time where leadership by example has become the most difficult. People tell you to trust God. They are buying bulletproof cars. People sell anointing oil, put in your house, you'll be shielded. They have 20 policemen in their houses. That is not the pattern of what we see in Jesus. Whatever he gives you, he eats. Whatever he asks you to stand on, he stood on before. Your life must reflect what you preach. You know, sometimes we're having some meetings with some people, and I was just saying, and I'm looking at some of the things that is happening around churches, around, you know, the community, around the tribe, and every other places. And then I was raising, okay, why are we having challenges here? Why are we having challenges there? And I was raising a case, and I said, okay, these are some of the challenges that we are having in this place and in this place. You see, listen, I'm not afraid of any of you. Are you hearing what I'm saying now? Are you hearing what I'm saying? You know, in those days when a pastor is preaching and he's speaking about your lifestyle, you get broken and you're like, God is talking to me. But we live in a generation now when you are preaching the gospel and you are speaking the word of knowledge, they go back to their house and begin to question their friends. Did you tell daddy anything? That is the level of decay that we have attained to. So how can you be as a sister in GSU? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you are in G99 shaking your bum bum and drinking wine. And then Saturday morning by 8 a.m., 8:30, after you have arrived hostel by 4, you want to go and wake people from sleep, you should come to service. And by what spirit now? Huh? How can you, a brother or a sister that have never spent the weekend in the hostel, then suddenly you want to go for missions? By what spirit? If the church you go changes people, it would have changed you first. Because the reason why people don't come to church is like we're just repeating cycles. The missionary has become the mission field. In fact, the one in the hostel is more kinder than you. If your gas finishes, she give you. If your own finish, you off your face. Because the gospel is not about Jesus. Your fruit will speak about him. You know, in church, you are all kept. Oh, you ran all night, you ran all night. You went to fetch water in the hostel and somebody stepped on your feet. You take craze, you just, some of you will like, I say, some of you will say, if not because of Jesus, that means the old man in you has not died. Some of you go to parks, you want to enter a car, and then just shift small or change your seat for an elderly man. Heaven will fall. But if you are in church, you see, the world needs more of your kindness than inside the church. So many people want to preach publicly, but refuse to live rightly privately. So the first mission field is your life. Your character, your conduct, your speech, your lifestyle, it must reveal Christ. People listen more to what they see than what they hear. So what must you do? You must examine your personal walk with God. You must remove habits that contradict the gospel. You must become a living example of Christ in your home, in your workspace, in your school, and in your community. Number 2, men that God sent must align with him.